Right, let's have a look at something different using MASM. This is a quick editor that comes with MASM, the quick editor. MASM has a different format to FASM. So of course you start off with tell the assembler to use 386 instructions, 32-bit memory model, case sensitive, prototype, WinMain with its 4 DWORDs. Then you've got your includes, Windows, user 32, kernel 32, GDI 32. Then you've got your includelib libraries, your user, kernel, GDI, standard stuff. Then you've got your data that's initialized. So you've got your class name, your app name. Then you've got your text, lives, score. Then you've got your uninitialized data, client X, client window Y, just in case you resize, for resizing the window, your handle instance and your command line. A few macros which aren't really used but can be useful. Start of the code, get module handle, save the instance, get command line, invoke WinMain, invoke exit process. So you're on the WinMain procedure. It's pretty standard stuff where you just basically fill out the structure for your background color, your menu, if you've got one, class name, icon, define your load your cursor, register the class, create the window, show the window, update the window, get your message, translate your message, dispatch your message. And now we're on to the best bit, the Windows procedure. Here we define the local objects, handle for the device context, your paint structure. Then we're going to define 4 brushes, a red brush, a green brush, a blue brush, a yellow brush, and obviously you have loads of other brushes if you're doing a game. Then I need a local rect for the draw text, the rect window. So if there's a size event where we're resizing the screen, get the new X and Y coordinates for the window. Pretty simple. Then we come on to the main event, paint. So we begin paint of this window with our paint structure. We save the handle DC. Then we get a client rectangle for the window with the what is it. Then we invoke draw text, single line, center. Now we come on to our brushes, and obviously you'd put your lives and your score as well. You'd have to put the exact coordinates. So now we invoke our red brush, RGB, red, green, blue. So 255, pure red, pure green, save the brush handle, blue, save the brush handle, yellow, save the brush handle, and you probably have about 12 or maybe 20 different of these brush handles for all the different colours that you've got. If you've got a game, then you're going to set up your 3D guidelines, which is start the points at the X and Y, 0, 0, top left hand corner, then draw a line to the other points of the X and Y, move again, and then draw. Then we switch to the select objects, red brush, draw our rectangles at these coordinates, X, Y, width, height, grab the blue brush, more rectangles, grab the green brush, some ellipses, grab the yellow brush and do some round rectangles. So we've done quite a few with them. The thing is, then we end End paint. This is where you'd actually put your function for your game loop. In your game loop, your game engine function would be inside here, yeah, and that would then jump to your game engine procedure, which would be like object animation, render the view, check the keys, check the mouse, and then bitblit the buffer that you defined onto the window, and you'd be laughing. But you've got a bit of run before you can walk. Then when you're destroying the window, you've got to delete your brushes, you delete your blue, your red, your green, your yellow, and then you quit, and you're laughing. So there's your code. All you've got to do now is go to project, and you've got these here. This is for Windows, that's for console. Don't click that, click this, build all. And as you can see, jobs are good and success. Starts with an S and ends with an S. Success. And then you go, project, will it run or will it crash? Place your bets. Will it run? Will it crash? Of course it runs. Yay! So there's your lines, there's your text, there's your window, there's your, what is it? These are your rectangles and your ellipses and your whatever that you've designed, your square and whatever. And then what you do is create a structure to make these move down here so that they get smaller. So it's like almost like a 3D game. And then you could have like your own little player. You could put your score and your lives up here and the title of the game up here. And then you could have your own little player, and he could shoot as they get smaller and smaller, as they go to the infinity at the middle there. The player could maybe try and shoot them. So you could start with a little game there, and then you can always define a what is it? Load in some bitmaps, and then you could define an array, two-dimensional array, and you could put your bitmaps on here depending on which numbers they are, and then you've got yourself a nice little game. Simple, but you've got to build it up slowly, and you've got to know what your data structures are, and you've obviously got to design the or get an AI to design the graphics and the sound, and then you can add sound to it as well while you're at it. Simple, you just build it up. You start off with the basics and then add to it over time, and you're laughing.